Descendents are a caffeine-fueled hardcore punk band from California. They were initially formed in 1977. They have tended to make short and very fast songs. I found their history quite amusing. There's a lot more on Wikipedia if you want to look it up. Their lead singer, Milo, is sporadically involved, preferring to be a scientist. He's a biochemist. Early on, they seemed to have an initial shaking up of members, and it took them a year or so to get a drummer and a bassist. And they just managed to record their first album in 1982 before Milo went off to college to study biology. They called that album Milo Goes to College. It seems that in between stints as the Descendents, the three guys who are not Milo, who are currently the Descendents, who weren't the same people who were there apart from Milo in the first album. That's got confusing. So the three guys who are not Milo have got a spin-off with another name that's called All. It's not clear if this is a separate band or not really, but they have a different singer. All is named after a pseudo-religious philosophy that they came up with, predictably whilst pumped up with coffee, which is essentially carpe diem. Its tenets include don't drink decaf and don't commit adulthood. Over a period of 40 years, they have produced 8 albums, and they are considered hugely influential on later pop punk and skate punk bands. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was that first album that was mentioned in the introduction, called Milo Goes to College. When I first played this, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about their history. I had not, as far as I know, heard them before. I didn't know anything from the name. It was a bit of a surprise to me. So when I played it first, all I knew was it was Descendents and it was Milo Goes to College, and I had no clue whatsoever what was coming up. What was coming up is a punk album, which is 22 minutes long with 15 songs. So you can work out the maths from that. They're pretty short. They're fast songs. They're semi-shouted vocals. There's occasionally even some harmonies going on, I think. Typically, there's the punky thrash guitar sound going on, and there's bass and drums. The rhythm section are tight. The bass particularly is excellent. The bassist is very good. It's got a punk kind of high twangy, slightly crunched bass sound, and he can play it fast and pretty accurately. The guitar's fine, but I particularly enjoyed the interplay between the bass and the drums. The songs are written by all the members. Generally, they're about being a disaffected youth, except for those that have been written by the bassist, Tony Lombardo, which are more about being a disaffected adult, because he's 20 years older than them. In fact, in one case, the song is about being disaffected with the punk scene, because he liked to play the music, but he didn't want to be thought of as a punk. That song is called I'm Not a Punk. They don't do subtlety. It's great. Their songs are pretty straightforward, and I like it. There's some adult themes in here. I have to say I enjoyed it. It has sass, it has attitude, it's got humour and a bit of angst in there as well. And musically, I found it energising. I think that this is what punk should be like. It's kind of fast and raw, but it's not badly done. It's not lacking talent. It's just straight in your face. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments down below. Yes, I'm aware that rhymes, and I keep doing it in a rhythm. That's it from me for now.